Your sensitivity is your strength. An eagle has very sharp eyes. That is not a weakness, that is his strength. A cat can hear very well, and this capacity to hear is the strength of the cat, not the weakness. In society, sometimes these things, being sensitive, is seen as a weakness, when in reality it is a strength. If a dog can smell something very well, yes, maybe he reacts stronger to smells. Maybe a cat is more sensitive to noise and runs away if something is very loud, but that does not make the cat weak. The cat is just perceiving it in a more defined way, and it is more fine-tuned. It's like in a laboratory where some machines are very fine-tuned and some are not, and that does not mean that the fine-tuned machines are not as strong or good. And this is very important that we see that as our strength, and we can handle our emotions, and we have the strength to feel all of our emotions. And yes, maybe we are touched more than other people if we are sensitive and empathic, but we can become the stronger version of ourselves and handle these emotions very well if we learn to understand and live with our natural guidance system. Our emotional guidance system is rooted inside of us. It is the connection between our infinite self, our bigger part of ourself, and our personality. I call the bigger part also the inner being, and this infinite self of us, this inner being, is showing us the way through our emotions and is guiding us all the time. If you feel a negative emotion, it means that you have a different perspective than your inner being. Your infinite self sees that there are infinite possibilities for you, and therefore it does not perceive lack. And it judges people and yourself not in the way you as a personality do. And I can understand you, but your infinite self, your inner being, is always seeing the inner being and the infinite selves of the other person, and therefore it sees the other person as infinitely valuable and as infinitely pure, because our inner being is pure all the time, even if the personality in the most times is not 100% pure, and this is, we don't have to be ashamed for that, because that is all right. This is a process. We can learn to become more connected and more like our inner being. And our emotions were never there to hurt us. they were there to guide us. And a good feeling is a signal that you have a perspective of abundance and abundance. I'm not talking about financial abundance. I'm talking about all kinds of abundance. Abundance of friends, abundance of possibilities, abundance of health. Everything is available for us. And because our inner being does not perceive time as we do, and it sees that we will have that what we want in the future, because we do, you will have what you want. You will have the emotional essence of what you want. Not necessarily the specific thing, but you will have the emotional fulfillment that you're looking for by wanting the thing that you want, if that makes sense. Because we want things because we want to feel a certain way. If we are really observing that closely, we think that thing helps us to feel that feeling more, and therefore we want it to make it easy for us to feel that feeling. But we can feel that feeling before we have something, before we have that thing that we wish for, and then we practice the process in the right kind of way. We cannot stay in the kitchen and say, okay, yes, I want to eat something, I am hungry, and there are the ingredients, and then we say, okay, first I eat and then I cook. This is how the most people are living their life. They say, okay, first I need to have this car, I need to have this relationship, I need to have this amount of money or whatever it is to feel the feeling I want to have. But we can reverse that process. We can come to this understanding that the things that we want are possible for us, and the more we believe that, the better we feel. And the better we feel, the more we are in alignment with the frequency where we attracted these things to us. We get magnetic to receiving these things, and it is very helpful if we are not focusing too much on becoming on getting these things, but more on feeling good. And we don't even have to think about the thing that we want. Many people think they attract the thing that they want by thinking over and over about the thing, but it is not necessarily. It is already in your vortex, it is already prepared for you the moment you wish to have it. And the only thing you need to do is being open and being in a receptive state and being happy. And even if you don't think ever again about this thing, something that represents that for you, like I said, it does not have to be the specific outcome or situation or person or thing that you think you wanted, but something that represents that feeling or represent your wish is coming into your reality as soon as you stay more in a high vibration and in a good feeling. And therefore, it is very good if you practice to think positive things and to connect with your inner being. And like I said, your inner being is guiding you through your emotions. And a negative emotion does not mean something is missing. A negative emotion means you are focusing or thinking about something or doing something that is not in alignment with your inner being. That is not how your inner being is seeing it. And if we practice this, if we are practicing this, we become strong in our emotions, and sensitivity is a gift that can help us to realize where the right path is. It is not that some people are clairvoyant and clairsentient and others are not. Everybody has this capacity within themselves, and you can unlock more of this capacity if you're cleansing your third eye, your pineal gland, and if you're decalcify your pineal gland, and you do so by drinking a tea out of, I've written it here, rose hips, hibiscus flower, raspberry leaves, and blackberry leaves. There are tea combinations, maybe you find some in a store, out of rose hips and hibiscus flower, and you can find somewhere raspberry leaves and blackberry leaves, somewhere in nature or maybe in the internet. And by drinking this tea, you are decalcifying your pineal gland, and that helps you to listen more to your intuition and to get these impulses, and then you can find the way to how your life is showing you to navigate you to the things that you want. And if you have the feeling you want to be supported in this process, I am a coach and I offer transformational coachings, so you can write me an email if you want. And what I also want to add, I want to say, if you drink this tea, it can flush out the toxins, and it can be that you have to go to toilet more, and this is not a sickness, this is just the natural detoxification process, and it's a healing process. So don't get scared if that happens, and if you notice how your body is releasing these toxins. Everything is all right if you have to go to toilet a little bit more. I wanted to say that so that you know that everything is all right if that happens. Have a nice day and see you in the next video if you want.